welcome back to another vlog. I am in the car with you know who. You want to say hey, honey?
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, so we are out and about having some things to do today, and I wanted to take you all along with me for just a portion of the day. I've already obviously done my whole morning devotion. You all know that, you know, I do my very, very best to do a morning devotion every single morning. Gotta spend that time with the Lord. Gotta get that time in to really, you know, set your day. But as we are driving to our next location, I wanted to talk about something that is really personal, you know, to me, right? It's something that's happening in my life right now. And I just want to give anybody who may be sensing that the Lord is taking you in a direction, I just want you to know that it is 100% okay to pivot. It is 100% okay. I have a video and blog that's talking about resting and regrouping. And when you look at the word rest is to gain your strength back. And when you look at the word regroup, it's about reorganizing, right? And I look at that as pivoting, right? It's taking, you know, the routine that you have been on, the things that you have been doing, and shifting some things around, right? And again, maybe going in a completely different direction. Like I've heard of people who have been in one career and they pivot to another career and end up having so much joy in that and really finding, you know, their lane and discovering that, okay, all along, you know, this is what God ordained me to do. And I just want you to know that, you know, that it's okay. Like, it is really okay. And for those of you that are around the same age as me, in your mid 30s or, you know, probably 30s, late 20s into late 30s and 40s, you probably remember, you know, for us growing up, we were used to people just working a job, right? And they would work that same job, you know, and that's how we were taught that, you know, you go out and you get your degree and you get a good job and you work that job, and you may work that job for the rest of your life. If not, you go after a job that, you know, is going to pay you more or whatever over the years. But essentially, you keep the same job and you work that. But now we're in a time where we're seeing entrepreneurship be on the rise, especially, you know, with the pandemic and all of that. You see entrepreneurship, you know, on the rise, and you may start somewhere in that or feel God calling you to that and start somewhere that you feel is the right, you know, direction. And then God may pivot you to kind of get you on the track, you know, that he desires for you to be. And I just want you to know that it's okay to pivot, because that's where God is calling me to. I sense that there is a pivot that is coming. Of course, I know that God has called me to minister to women, to mentor young girls, and to really speak into their lives and all of that. So that is not going anywhere. But the way in which I do that, I sense that God is going to be shifting some things, right? And so, of course, it is, you know, a little scary at times, because you are, you're unsure, you know, like you don't know, you know, what God is about to do and what he's going to be shifting you to. But just know it's okay to pivot and follow the voice of the Lord. This is why having a relationship with him is so important. This is why wholeness is so important, right? Because, you know, you have to have more confidence in just who he is than in what you see, right? Because we'll look at it and say, well, I can't fully go this way because it doesn't make sense and it doesn't seem like things are lining up. But you have to, when you have that level of relationship with God, you understand that even though it may not look right in the natural, right, it looks kind of crazy to make that turn or to make that decision or to not go that way. You understand that God is in control, right? And his will prevails 24/7, 365, over ours, and is so much greater than what we could ever think of for ourselves. And so I just want to encourage somebody in that, and just know that it's okay. It is okay. If God is calling you to make a shift, make the shift, because you don't know what is on the other side of that. And the longer it takes for you to pivot, the longer it takes for you to shift, the longer it takes for you to obey the voice of the Lord, not only are you delaying what's on the other side that could be for you, but you are also delaying what is for the people that God wants you to connect with. Because what God has called us to do is not for us. It is for the people that he has called us to connect with. It's for the kingdom, right? And in the kingdom, as his sons and his daughters, as his disciples, we're serving. Like we are trying to get people into the kingdom. We're trying to get people saved, right? We're thinking about the souls. And so, yeah, I hope that, that speaks to somebody. But I will check in with you all a little bit later as we continue on in the day. Say bye, honey.
Bye, y'all.
Y'all, he's a man of a few words, so you're not going to get a whole lot out of him. But, yeah. So, all right. I'll see you guys in a little bit. But it's a good bougie though.
It's a good
It'll
bougie,
work,
but,
yeah.
What we're looking for is like that.
Yeah. So y'all, we are at Crate and Barrel, looking for a pantry for our apartment, and I'm trying to get it for the low. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I'm trying to get it for the low. I'm not trying to spend a whole lot on the pantry, but I don't think I've ever even been in Crate and Barrel, so this is my first time, but I do like what they have to offer. It reminds me of IKEA, if you know about IKEA. Oh, look at this cookie jar. Hey, look at this cookie jar. That's cute.
Yeah.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah, I guess.
You don't.
$29, $30 for a cookie jar.
Yeah, but it's the quality.
I mean,
It's the quality.
yeah, it's alright.
Babe, can you show the people the cookie jar?
You want me to pull it down?
Yeah. Just because you have the height.
Alright.
I just want them to see the cookie jar.
See. Oh, like this?
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
So, Yeah, they have like little casserole dishes and little butter jars. Yeah, so definitely can come here and get inspiration, but maybe not buy everything here. But come here to just, you know, kind of see what they got. So we're gonna continue walking around. And what is this? Is this an apron? Oh, it has a Mr. and Mrs. apron. That's cute. Y'all, look at this Mr. and Mrs. apron. Well, this is the Mrs. and then they have the Mr. That is so cute, and because I'm cheesy, I would buy that. They have beds and stuff in here.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. All right, y'all. We're gonna walk around for a little bit longer, look at a few more things maybe, and then head out of here because, again, we're trying to get this pantry for the low. So, yeah. Ladies, all right, so we are now at the Capital One Cafe, which is in Lenox Mall. We are actually inside of a little nook area, which is what you saw us walk into. And this is pretty cool. When did you discover this, babe? It's been like a few weeks,
Last
right?
week.
Yeah, so last week, the soon-to-be hubby discovered this, and yeah, I love it. Like, I'm gonna show you guys in a second just kind of what the little nook looks like, but you can come in here and get some work done and probably record some content, have a meeting if you wanted to, and it's completely free. You don't have to check in with anybody or anything like that. They have like a little, even like a little conference table that you guys saw when we walked up, and so yeah, this is pretty cool. Definitely can see us coming in here and getting some work done. And if you're a Capital One member, you said you get the 50% off.
Yep, at the pizza, coffee, off everything.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that's cool. And we're Capital One members.
Yep,
So
customers, yeah.
Or Capital One customers. I'm saying members. Capital One members. But yeah, we're just gonna chill in here for a minute, and I'll see you guys in a few.
I've searched many years on end. There was none that my soul could depend. My soul cries out for your presence in here. This very hour, for your presence in here.
actually the next day. So I should probably say good morning. It is the next day and I am getting ready. So dressed super casually today because yesterday I told you all that we are looking for a pantry because our new apartment does not have one. Our new apartment does not have a pantry, and so we need a pantry, right? So we actually found one on Facebook Marketplace, y'all. And I'm just so grateful to God because it's free. Like, the lady is giving it away, and she actually purchased it on Wayfair. She purchased it off of Wayfair, and when I go onto Wayfair, I think they're discontinuing it because it shows it as, I think it says like discounted, or it says something, or it says closeout. So they probably are discontinuing this particular pantry on Wayfair. But I don't have my brush in here. Hold on, y'all. Let me go grab my brush. Okay, so it says closeout on Wayfair, so they're probably, discontinuing it anyway. So the lady is giving it away for free. Okay, for free. And I told y'all when we were at Crate and Barrel that, we're trying to get something, for the low, right? And y'all, it's free, okay? So, technically, it's not going to be free for us in the end because we have to rent a U-Haul pickup truck to go get it. So, in the end it's not free, but still, even with the cost of the U-Haul, it's still not bad, right? So we're going to be doing that this morning, and I'm just excited about it because, there are boxes here with stuff that needs to go into a pantry. And, for whatever reason, they did not put a pantry inside of this 2-bedroom apartment, which is very shocking because you would think that it would have a pantry, right? Like, it makes sense that a 2-bedroom would have a pantry, but nevertheless, it's okay. The Lord is just so faithful because it's a free pantry. Like, the pantry itself is free, and that is a major blessing. So anyway, that is what we are doing today, but I think I'm just gonna do a nice little low ponytail situation. Okay, I may take this down later, but for right now, that's what I'm gonna do. So, okay. So, let me take y'all with me real quick. So, yeah, so that's what we're doing. And I'm very excited about, sorry y'all, very excited about the free pantry. Like, I think that's awesome and amazing. Actually, you know what? I need to put y'all on a tripod so I can really talk to y'all. Hold on one second. Hey ladies, so like I was saying, we got a free pantry off of Facebook Marketplace. If you are looking for stuff for your home, definitely try Facebook Marketplace. Like, it's really good. And I mean, I've known about Facebook Marketplace, but it wasn't the first place I looked. I think I was looking at like Target or whatever, Walmart, IKEA, and yeah, ended up with a free pantry. So we bless God. So before I kind of continue on with the day, I need to run to the grocery store really quickly before we go over to get the U-Haul and go get the pantry and all of that. I wanted to tell y'all something that I did this morning. So I woke up at like 6 a.m. and I was just kind of, just laying there. And I did something that I've been wanting to do, but I just never did. And that is I began to clear out my Instagram, or do like a detox, or whatever you want to call it, of my Instagram. When it comes to Instagram and Facebook, I'm not a big spend all of my time scrolling and all of that type of stuff. I mean, to be honest with y'all, if I am friends for real with somebody that I follow on social media, I kind of know some of what's going on in their lives, right? So what they're posting, some of that stuff is not new to me. Others of it is just something fun that they're doing or something like that, right? So I don't really use social media to keep up with people. I am focused on the fact that social media is a free platform for me to share what God has given me to share, right? So I'm not really focused on, I can't keep up with this person or keep up with that person. I've really adjusted my mindset over the years to really see social media as a platform, as a way for me to share what God has given me to share to ladies like you, right? So I've been wanting to really do a cleanup of my Instagram and just, really go through and look at who I'm following and why I'm following them and all of that. But one of the things I realized this morning is how nerve-wracking it was to be going through my list and literally unfollowing people, or in some cases muting the posts and stories for other people that I didn't want to unfollow, but I just want to mute right now, right? And my focus was, I only want to follow or only see the posts and stories of select people. I only want things that are that I need, right, in this season of life. And really, it's people that I admire, that they kind of low-key mentor me with their content and what they have to offer. And not to say I'm unfollowing close friends, I'm not, but I'm muting a lot of people in terms of the being able to see their stuff on a regular basis. I'm not doing this with Facebook, but I'm only doing this with Instagram. And the reason is because Facebook, I really don't spend a lot of time. I don't have a scrolling issue on Facebook. I'm a part of some groups on there. And so if I'm posting something in a group or want to see a post in a group, I'm in there for that. You all know that, well, some of you know, some of you may not know, but I am pursuing a degree in digital entrepreneurship from Strayer University. And some of our classes, or most of our classes, are conducted through a private Facebook group. So I'm on there for that as well. So with Instagram, I tend to do a little bit more scrolling and stuff on Instagram. And so I really wanted to condense it to what it is I really want to see, what is needed, what is truly edifying for me. And so, yeah, I think I started out at 300 and something people, and now that I was following, and now I'm at 100 and something that I'm following. So that's that's drastic, but it's necessary, because it's some people I don't even really speak to, and they're not checking for me. You know what I mean? They're not going to be oh my gosh, let me go see if Paula is still following me. No, right? So, I, am continuing to do a cleanup. I'm not done, but I started doing that. And the fact that it was so nerve-wracking for me in the beginning made me realize how strong of an influence social media has in our lives that we would feel nervous or feel some type of way about unfollowing people, or muting posts and stories from people. And again, it just made me realize that, you know, social media can be great in terms of, again, being a platform to share your message or what have you. But there's another side of social media, and, you know, we've all heard of it, you know, people being addicted to social media. But even if you're not addicted, you know, you still don't realize that it holds a place, right? It definitely holds a place. And so I feel good, though, about doing some cleanup, you know, really just going through and, yeah, like I feel good about it, because I know now that when I get on Instagram, I'm following a select few people. When I say select few, that I'm really paying attention to what they post, probably like 5, maybe 10 at the most. That's it. That's all I want. That's all I need, right? So anyway, just wanted to give you guys that. I'm gonna head to the grocery store. I need to switch out some yogurt. So I try to be dairy free as much as possible. As much as possible. And so I got some of the Silk, the Greek style yogurt. And I didn't even know they carried it, but they have this was in Kroger, if you have Kroger near you. I think Myers is also a Kroger branded store. So if you have a Myers, it may be there. But the brand Silk, they have a Greek style yogurt that is made with coconut milk. And so I bought some of those to try. I haven't tried it yet. I think I'm going to have one for breakfast, like a little parfait situation. Because it has like 6 grams of protein, I think it is. Or something like that. So we will see how that tastes. But Marcus wanted to try some. And he wanted to try the one with almond milk. Because they have some that have almond milk, they have a soy milk one, and I guess now they have the Greek coconut one. The other two, the soy and the almond milk, are not Greek style. Anyway, so we picked up the soy for him, but he really wanted almond milk. So I'm going to go to Kroger and I'm going to exchange that. And yeah, we're going to get on with the day. So I'll talk to you ladies in a little bit. Y'all, listen, getting this pantry was not easy, okay, but the Lord is faithful. All right, so we're gonna take it. But this is the free pantry, and we actually used the delivery service that Facebook Marketplace offers, which is called Dolly. And you know, it was all right, you know, got the job done. So anyway, I've already used, excuse any mess that you see, I used this, come on, focus. I don't know why it's not focusing, but anyway, I use the Microban, the 24-hour sanitizing spray. I sprayed all of it in there, and I also just used some good old disinfectant wipes as well, because I know that this was sitting in somebody's carport, and so yeah, we got to disinfect. And Father, we plead the blood over this pantry that no crazy spirits or anything come along with it. Listen, you got to cleanse it with the sanitizing spray and cleanse it with the blood, okay? So this is it. And like I said, this pantry, she was giving it away on Facebook Marketplace. Like, it's free. Now, it doesn't have the backboard to it, because the backboard, I guess, came off. I don't know how long she's had this, but maybe the backboard came off or something, and it is a little rough. So if we want something that can be a backboard, then we would have to, you know, probably get something for that. But for right now, we put it at the entrance of the door. So when you walk in, just with it being closed, when you walk in from the front door, you still have, you know, a lot of space. But yeah, I mean, for free, I told y'all I wanted something for the low. It doesn't seem very, you know, you may see it wiggling a little bit. We were gonna put it here against the wall, but it wasn't sturdy on the carpet. So you know, we decided to move it here to the hardwood, and then the shoe rack that you just saw me put together, that's where that is going to be. And my vision is to get like a little ottoman. If you have an Aldi where you live, y'all know that sometimes Aldi will have like those seasonal items that come around, and they will have these like ottomans. They're small, you know, but they would work for something like right here as like a little sitting area almost. So when somebody walks in, if they want to sit down and, you know, put their shoes on or whatever, they can do so kind of right here. So that's kind of the vision that I have for right there. And then I'm probably gonna do like a little table, not a table, but I don't know, something where, you know, we can put our items when we come in to like keys or whatever, so that they don't pile up in other places. So anyway, has 5 shelves. Thank you, Jesus. This should definitely be enough space. So we pushed it back as far as we could up against the wall, but there is still, you know, a little gap or whatever. But y'all, listen, this will work, okay? Like, this will work. So this is our little pantry. Yay! Yay for the pantry. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to the Lord for working it out, because it was frustrating. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this whole process of getting this thing here, but we bless God. All right, ladies, so that is it. I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog here. Thank you for spending 2 days with me. I so appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. I hope there was something that I said that was encouraging to you. I hope that, you know, maybe you got a little home inspiration or something like that. That would be awesome as well. If you have any home decor tips or any DIY things that you think would be great, please let me know. Of course, you know, I'm not moved into this apartment. Just to be clear, my fiance lives here, but of course we are, you know, getting things together, right? So I'm going to be, of course, moving out of my home closer to the wedding day and everything. So, which is as of today, like 13 days away. So, oh my gosh, I'm excited, and I just thank you, ladies, so much for just connecting with me, following me on this journey of life, okay, walking with the Lord. So if you want to connect with me some more, you can go to my website, paulanosworthy.com. I would love to connect with you, and I'll see you ladies in the next vlog. Bye.